There is a silent war raging inside every person on this planet. A war between who you are right now and who you are capable of becoming. You feel it every morning when the alarm clock goes off. You feel it when you sit in front of your dreams and talk yourself out of chasing them. You feel it when you look at your life and know, deep down, that you're not living even close to your potential. And in that space between who you are and who you could be, there's only one bridge strong enough to carry you across. Discipline, not motivation, not luck, not talent, just brutal, unsexy, consistent discipline. But that's not what most people want to hear, because discipline is hard. It doesn't come with applause or rewards or fireworks. It doesn't care if you're tired, emotional, or not in the mood. Discipline demands that you show up even when you don't feel like it. And that's why most people avoid it like the plague. Here's the hard pill to swallow. Discipline is not a punishment. It's your freedom. It doesn't chain you. It unchains you. Discipline is the tool that separates the average from the exceptional. It's the reason why some people transform their lives, while others stay stuck in cycles of regret. But here's where it gets real. We live in a world that sells comfort like it's the ultimate goal. Everywhere you look, you're bombarded with messages telling you to take it easy, treat yourself, rest more, don't overdo it. And yes, rest matters. But most people aren't exhausted because they're working too hard. They're exhausted because they're mentally drained from knowing they're avoiding the work they were meant to do. Comfort has become a cage, a velvet prison, soft, seductive, and deadly. The problem is that comfort feels good in the moment, but it slowly robs you of your edge. It steals your confidence. It whispers lies that you'll get to it tomorrow, that one skipped workout won't matter, that one more hour of sleep will make a difference. But tomorrow becomes next week becomes next year, and before you know it, a decade passes, and you're still stuck in the same place, wondering where all the time went. Before we move on, if you like these videos and find them helpful, can you do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel? This small action helps me a lot, but most importantly, helps other people improve their lives. I am truly grateful to every single one of you. Thank you. Let's move on. Most people don't have discipline because they've misunderstood it. They think discipline is about forcing yourself to suffer. But that's not true. Real discipline is about making a powerful decision. The decision to choose your future over your feelings. It's about showing up not because you feel like it, but because you've made a commitment to yourself that cannot be broken. When you rely on feelings, you become a slave to your moods. One bad night of sleep, one bad comment, one moment of doubt, and you collapse. But when you have discipline, you can operate in any weather. Storms don't shake you. You become like a mountain, still, steady, unmoved. That's power. And here's the irony. The people who seem the most free, the ones living life on their terms, doing what they love, traveling, creating, thriving, those are often the people who mastered discipline first. They built systems, they built routines, they delayed gratification. They chose the hard path for years so they could live with freedom later. Most people want freedom without the foundation. They want success without sacrifice. It doesn't work like that. You can't cheat the process. Every dream you have, every goal you secretly wish would happen, it's waiting for you on the other side of disciplined effort, not occasional effort, not enthusiastic spurts of motivation, relentless, boring, daily, non-negotiable action. That's where success lives. And yes, it will feel lonely. Discipline is not popular. While everyone else is sleeping in, partying, quitting, binge-watching distractions, you'll be grinding, training, working, saying no. And that's exactly why it works. because most people won't do it. And if you're willing to do what most people won't, you'll get to live how most people never will. It's not about being extreme. It's about being consistent. One rep at a time. One hard choice at a time. One early morning at a time. You don't need to change your whole life in one day. You just need to master the next hour, the next decision, and then the next. Over time, discipline becomes your identity. It becomes your armor, your edge. It becomes the voice inside you that says, we don't quit. We don't take shortcuts. We rise. And the moment that happens, you stop being the victim of your circumstances. You stop blaming your past, your environment, your fears. You take control. You become dangerous in the best way possible. But here's the truth no one tells you. Discipline will break you before it builds you. It will test your limits. It will strip away your excuses. It will force you to face the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. The laziness, the procrastination, the doubt. And that's uncomfortable. That's where most people give up. But if you push through that wall, if you endure the fire, you'll come out the other side a different person. Stronger, sharper, wiser. You'll look back one day and realize the person you used to be wouldn't even recognize the person you've become. And it won't be because you had some supernatural talent. It'll be because you decided. You decided to stop waiting for motivation. You decided to stop being a prisoner of your emotions. You decided to rise, no matter how long it took, no matter how many times you failed. You refused to stay small. And that's the thing about discipline. It doesn't make life easier. It makes you stronger. Freedom isn't found in doing whatever you want. Freedom is found in doing what you must, until what you must becomes what you love. There will be days when you want to quit. Days when your mind tells you it's too much. Days when you wonder if it's all worth it. In those moments, remember this. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. The choice is always yours. You can give in to comfort, to ease, to distraction, or you can rise with discipline, scarred, tired, but proud. You can stay stuck, or you can break free. Not through luck, not through wishing, but through doing. Through showing up every single day, especially when it's hard. And when you do, the world begins to shift. You start to trust yourself. Your self-worth rises. Your results speak louder than your words. And one day, people will ask you how you did it. They'll think you were lucky. They'll say you had something special. And you'll smile, because you'll know the truth. You didn't wait. You didn't wish. You disciplined yourself into freedom. That is the brutal truth, and the most beautiful one. If you made it until here, leave a mind emoji in the comments. I want to see how many of you reach the end and finish what they start. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and keep improving day by day. Together, we are unstoppable.